What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Madden 16 PS4. Do me a favor, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, shutdown safety is my username. Taking a look at this Isaiah Crowell run at speed. A lot of things that I want to talk about. A majority of them revolve around tackling in this game. You know, it's not just enough that the animations can connect. There has to be some type of force when they connect. You take a look at this run, and just to show you how blown up it is, look at Greco as he pulls here. He actually cannot block someone because the defense penetrates the line so quickly. If we go back here, we take a look at the line of scrimmage, as a matter of fact, you can see that as Crowell basically gets to the line of scrimmage, there's 3 Rams right in the vicinity to prevent him from going upfield. You know, the first of which I'm user controlling in McDonald, and I basically come back and stand him up. And then you've got Laurinaitis that comes in, you know, a great linebacker, you know, that is coming in to kind of shoulder charge him, but really should be trying to put him down into the ground. And instead what happens all too frequently with these animations is when a player goes to connect to it, it knocks the original player that's making the tackle off the animation. So Laurinaitis is essentially more than knocking Crowell back or into the ground, is knocking McDonald off of him so that they can't have a further interaction. You come back around, you take a look at Donald, you know, he's in a bad position to make this tackle just because of pursuit issues, okay? So there's no real animation the game has in its library to start a tackle here, so it turns into just kind of a shoulder charge. The fact of the matter is, though, we've had 3 broken tackles, 3 Rams have made contact with Crowell, and now he's running free out into the open, essentially no worse for wear. He runs past Ayers. We're going to get back to that in a moment. It was actually a good block by Hausler, so I'm not going to mention it too much. But Quinn pursues from behind. There's a little bit of a shift here on this tackle that I don't like. You can see Crowell's running motion gets broken. You know, if you're going to let Crowell run, let him run. Don't have him be hindered by the fact that Quinn is catching him. And then here again, we see the same thing, just in a different part of the field. You know, Quinn has Crowell dragging him down. Here comes Ayers back with great pursuit to the ball carrier, mind you, but instead of hitting him and knocking him over, his impact actually kind of sheds Quinn more than anything else, even though you could partially say that Quinn was already coming off. But now you've got a running back that just positionally, you know, ass over his feet, doesn't have much balance, but is able to still, you know, grind forward because, you know, just the way this game has to put tackles in from one to another. That's not something I like to see. I don't want to see 5 broken tackles on a run like this. More so because half of the tackles just didn't have a way of animating, and other times you just couldn't have players latch on and multiple hit consecutive tackles. I'd love to know your opinion on this. I appreciate you checking this video out. I'll be back in the week with more content.